Are you struggling with your debts? Are you having trouble paying your mortgage? No worries. Just call Matt Coman, Chief Executive at the Commonwealth Bank, and let Matt do it right for you. Matt did it right for Tasha Keys, the Crown's star witness in a live court case on the Gold Coast. He just wiped out her pesky $500,000 mortgage. And he had a personal meeting with Tasha too. He even gave Tash $300,000 on top. This is all in evidence from the case last week on the Gold Coast. Now, Matt might have a bit to juggle, being chief executive and all that, but he's still got time for the personal touch, for that special customer service. So if you're struggling to pay your debts, call Matt now. Call 1-800-MATTY-C. C for Coman, C for Champion. Okay, so let's wind back a bit. What's all this about? Why is the CBA handing out free loans, wiping out people's debts? How does the CEO of Australia's biggest bank find the time to have a cuppa with a small borrower? And why did he agree to expunge her debts? Yes, even fix her credit card, slot her $300,000, and even add a little bit of tax advice from Clayton Utz on top as to how to deal with this windfall payment. Why? Why this great, magnificent largesse? The Commonwealth Bank customer in question, Tasha Keys, is ASIC's star witness in the case brought by the corporate regulator ASIC against an advocate for bank victims. It's the Crown v. Jeffrey Shannon case. Jeff Shannon is a knockabout type of guy, a former property developer who went down in the Bank West takeover by CBA in 2009. He started the unhappy banking franchise, advising distressed bank customers on resolving disputes with the banks. In other words, he was a pain in the ass of the big banks, getting resolutions for farmers and other customers, helping them with their debts. The CBA has pursued him personally for years, managing to bankrupt him a decade ago, around 2013, but he bounced back to annoy them sufficiently that they spurred even ASIC into action. So why? Why the special treatment? Well, here is the timeline that emerged last week in the court case. June 2018, it's the Banking Royal Commission. Tasha Keys meets personally with Matt Coman. December 2018, CBA and Keys sign a settlement deed for roughly $800,000 in favour of Tasha Keys. The rub is that the bank's general counsel, Jackie Schrader, is having problems characterising the nature of the payment. What do we call this payment exactly? And there's a cute little email that was tendered in evidence from Jackie at CBA, general counsel, mind you. She gets the special treatment, Tasha, asking Tash if she would like some help with her tax too. Maybe $10,000 worth of advice from none other than Clayton Utz. Wouldn't we all love some free advice from Clayton Utz on our tax affairs? In January 2019, Murdoch's The Australian publishes 3 stories, including an exclusive on APRA investigating Shannon for being a director while bankrupt. What prescience? In January 29, 2019, Keys emails The Australian's journalist Ben Butler to quote, "If push comes to shove, of course I will be outed. Ideally, not before ASIC start an investigation into him." July 4, 2019, Keys delivers ASIC over 16,000 documents, private documents from when she worked with Jeff Shannon. February 2021, Shannon is charged for running a corporation while bankrupt. ASIC has leapt into action. November 2022, the Crown's case had begun. Shannon and his lawyers, Solholt, KC and Enyo lawyers, realised Keys had given ASIC the 16,000 documents. The case took a turn. So we put questions to ASIC this week. There was no response. We gave them a multiple choice, asking them about the evidence which pointed to a conspiracy by CBA, the witness Tasha Keys, a Murdoch journalist, and ASIC to have Jeff Shannon pursued on criminal charges. How would you characterise the CBA's role in wiping out Keys' debt and giving her $300,000? A, sheer benevolence. We'd love to look after our customers. B, you got us there. We tried to stitch up Shannon. C, pure coincidence. And D, no comment. The matter is before the courts. They are yet to respond. In her evidence before the courts, Keys admits she used her knowledge of Jeff Shannon to, quote, broker a deal with the CBA. Meanwhile, at the big end of town, PwC has been passing confidential government tax information to its multinational clients, telling them how to dodge the new laws which they just advised the government on implementing, potentially costing the Commonwealth billions in lost taxation revenue. We await the investigation of this trifling issue. Thank you very much for your support, comment, and like below.